It's No Edit Tuesday again, and I thought, well, I'll just come back here in the studio and do another little art thing because you guys are so nice and wanted to see more. So I'm going to torture you with some more, or show you some more, or whatever your preference is. This is another one back here I did in college in that same watercolor class, and this assignment was to do a realistic one, but also incorporate some flat into it, and that's kind of what I did. And I stuck with John Lennon again because, well, you know, a lot of my paintings were of him, and yeah, so that kind of solved the using flat and realism in the painting. And I don't know, I just was, actually I was vacuuming, and it just, I thought, why not do a puzzle piece? So I did this one, and this one also I think was done around the same time frame, 90 minutes. I liked back in those days sort of almost get whipped up into a trance. I think Jackson Pollock said that he felt like he was in a trance painting, and it's really very much like that. There were some paintings that I did that I worked really big in college, and I would paint, and then the next day I'd be like, wow, I did that. So it's just one of those things. Sometimes you get really in the zone that you almost don't even really, you get so focused in, you aren't really aware of anything or even kind of what you're doing. So yeah, sometimes things turned out well, sometimes they didn't, but I think for the most part I was pretty pleased with the paintings I did in college. And after college, I started painting on paper because I just didn't have the room to store these giant paintings, which are in storage, and hopefully someday I will get them out of storage. But they're too big to fit in my Xterra. I used to have a van, and that made it easy, but yeah, not so much. So I went to paper, and you know, back to my rage issue that I talked about last week. Yeah, I had quite a bit of rage in my painting too, and not the subject matter so much, but getting frustrated or upset with how something was going that I would then destroy the paintings. Well, this was one of them, and I kept it because, you know, I like the eyes, or the eye, and that was really all that was salvageable after I ripped it into shreds. But this is the eye that was the only thing to survive out of this giant painting I was working on. And yeah, the rest of the painting was terrible. So I guess this is just a reminder that, you know, sometimes you just let the rage win. So yeah. And the no editing part, fun times. I gotta put this back. There you go. Isn't that fun? That was so barrels of fun. And then a couple of new pieces that I'm not sure if I'm done with or not. I don't know. This is just, I've kind of been changing it around. I don't know if you can even really see. It's acrylic with, this is modeling paste. And it's just, unfortunately, the lighting's not really going to be all that great. And I don't know if I'm finished with it or not. I haven't worked on it probably in 2 months, maybe. Still the percolating. And these are these boards that I got. They're really cool. They're nice. Yeah, so there's that. And then this one was actually a colossal a colossal mistake. And I'm not sure if what I'm going to do with this, but I tried to cover up the background, which was all the color, and it just was awful. So I thought I would just whitewash it a little bit, and I kind of like the effect of some of the textures and tones and stuff of the white, and I'm not sure what else I would do to this, but I'm going to let it sort of just sit there and stare at it periodically. So that's that one. And yeah, that's all I have this week for art. And a little update on some of my New Year's resolutions. Well, the the rage isn't going well, but because I drive. That's why it's not going well, because I have to get in the car. And that just shoots it all to hell. But, I'm eating better, and I've cut back tremendously on my Coca-Cola intake. So I'm hoping that is going to be helpful. And I already feel better because I'm eating better. And maybe when I'm feeling a whole lot better, the rage might go down. Although I doubt that, because I still have to drive. So that's it. That's all I have this week, or for No Edit Tuesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.